Strong winds of external change will be ricocheting into our personal lives. So in simple terms, what this means is if we're standing near a group of people who are arguing and we witness it, there is an energetic relay that we pick up on. Well, on a planet that's currently having a series of meltdowns, both in the systems, in people's emotional temperature, in the fighting that's going on, in some of the tragedy and some of the suffering, it can't not ricochet back into your personal experience, even if you yourself are not currently finding yourself in any of those circumstances. So for those of you who are, let's say, living in a more peaceful spot in the world or in your life right now, don't be surprised about how much unexamined stuff will be rising to the surface in you, because the unexamined is rising to the surface globally. Things we have not seen, known, acknowledged, or been aware of are rising to the surface globally, and it's a shock for a lot of people. But this has an internal effect on everybody. So the effect for you will be an acceleration of healings, clearings, clarity, and epiphanies. So you might be healing stuff very fast, quite intense, like a purge that moves through you, and you're like, wow, why am I going through this thing from when I was 13? Why is this coming up? Because it's time to move out. Anything that has previously been unexamined, perhaps because you didn't want to look at it, or more likely, you may have looked at it but not known how to let it through and out. There is a flush moving through all of us at the moment that's fast. So anything unexamined that is rising to the surface in you is a mirror of the unexamined rising to the surface globally. So healings, clearings, clarity, and epiphanies. You might be having epiphanies about a relationship dynamic you've been in for years. And you go, oh my God, I see why I keep attracting this. I've suddenly figured out what part of me keeps attracting this. That's an epiphany, and that will lead to healing because you will change the pattern. There's an enormous amount of generational and lineage healing going on right now. It's massive, and it's happening across the planet. So you too will be finding yourself in that. So if you're someone who perhaps thinks you've got all your healing neatly tidily organized, and you're going, oh my God, why is everything a bit of a mess in me? Why do I feel a bit more? Don't worry, it's par for the course. But at the same time, support yourself and ask yourself, oh, this is clearly a time where I need to give this a bit of time or a bit of space or a bit of thought. I know for me, my challenge is always, one of my ongoing themes is, am I leaving enough space for the unexpected? Because, you know, there's a lot going on for all of us in our lives, and there are so many things that come in that are unexpected. So that's one of my, key learnings and things right now. Am I leaving enough space for me to have these unexpected moments or processes? So some of you may relate to that.
When my friend introduced me to Lee, to his work, that was what I was starving for.
I've been channeling my guides, the Z's, for 26 years now, and they bring in cosmic knowledge and frequencies of healing that open your energy field.
Whenever I hear the Z's, they are saying something to me right where I am. And it's like they're talking directly to me.
Initiation, Wisdom from the Z's, a channeled mystery school, begins October 22nd.